Let's start that next round. First thing, the Athenians go to a 3, and we get 2 new ships out. And so we have the shock frigates. I don't like those ones. Oh, and I really don't like these way riders. Okay. So I think our first thing we're going to do is we know the Explorer has one of these crystals. So that's going to be a 2. And then we'll have the Priest come here for 5. That's a 7. That means we should be good for even if we roll a 4, a 3, a 2. But if we roll the 5, we'd have to flood 1. We're going to do this, but once again, we're still not getting any of the courage tokens, but that's okay. We'll get there soon. Once it gets up to a 12, we're really going to need to put more on the board. We shouldn't have to go to the city much longer, you guys, and then we're going to start just gathering resources like nobody's business. But until then, we're going to do 1 for the Artificer here and 2 for the Scholar here, and I think that's going to get both of them up to their 6. We're going to take a chance here, and we're going to have both our Explorer and our Artificer go here in the forges to be able to convert 1 ore to 2 Atlantium. Here's the other place we're taking a chance. We're going to put 4 of these workers out, actually a total of 5, I think. Yeah, like that, into the ore. We're trying to get a ton of ore here. We're going to place 1 Artificer here, and then we're going to get tons of Mystic Energy for this Priest. We want the Priest to have a ton. And you know what this is reminding me? I forgot to get him his 1 that he should get at the beginning of each round. So let's go do that. Let's grab our 1 Mystic Energy. Since we have 2 locations where we're all the way out on the edge of the island that we might have to cancel with Mystic Energy, we're going to play it safe with the Scholar, and she's going to go and be able to draw 2 cards and keep 1 in this spot, and she also is going to use her last worker here to get 1 more Mystic Energy. This is when it gets real. Let's draw our 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Our first card, ooh, flood the cities. Well, here's the thing. We have this Mystic Energy barrier. Don't have to worry about it. Here's our next one. Flood the hills. Oops, sorry. Flood the hills. Yeah, I guess. I could cancel it, but I'm still a little worried about the ones that we have over here. Then we have Calm Seas. Nothing happens. Oh, yes. And then last but not least, Flood the Forges. We have to cancel that. We're going to use 2 from the Priest and 1 from the Artificer to cancel flooding the Forges. We're going to have the Priest get 5 Mystic Energy. Oh my gosh, that is awesome. And then 1 for the Scholar and 1 for the Artificer. Yeah. We'll have the Scholar get her 6th worker, and the Artificer also get her 6th worker. Everyone now has their 6th worker except for the Explorer. So now what we have is the Explorer gets to roll 2 times for a 2+ and 1 time for a 3+, and the Artificer rolls twice for a 3+ to get some ore. First one for the Explorer, looking for a 2+. Yeah, alright, that would be 1 ore. Now for the second one, also a 2+. We'll take it. That gives us another one. And then for our third, this one is a 3+. Okay, come on. A 4! Heck yeah! So that gives us yet another ore. That's 3 ore. Here's for the Artificer. She needs a 3+ for this one. And she gets it, so she gets 1 ore for that. And then for this one, she needs also a 3+. Okay, come on. Oh, yes, another ore. Oh, I'm loving this die. Now, they're each going to be able to convert 1 of their ores into 2 Atlantium, which is an awesome conversion. Last but not least, let's draw 4 cards, and we get to keep 2 of them. But we'll have to do them each individually, so I should say draw 2 cards, keep 1, and then draw 2 more cards and keep 1. Oh, we've got the Law of Balance and Riddle of Steel. So the Law of Balance, we can just draw a Misfortune card and unflip 1 flooded tile. No, I'm not keeping that one. You just never know what you're going to get. You could get a worse card. Riddle of Steel, though, place any number of ore or Atlantium into the Atlantean Navy up to the number of Atlanteans you have in the Atlantean Navy. These count as your Atlanteans and are discarded after the Athenians attack. Ooh, that's kind of cool. All right, so that was the first one. Let's see what the second two are. Ooh, Ritual of Transference and Riddle of Redirection. So the Ritual of Transference, give or take one mystic energy, resource, courage token to or from another player. Oh, cool. And the current player discards the basic Flood Misfortune Destroy without effect and draws another one. We just use mystic energy to cancel that. So let's keep that Ritual of Transference. Now it's the Athenians' attack. Just don't need a 5. A 3! A 3 plus a 3 is 6. And we have 5 and 2 is 7. Yeah, we stopped that one in its tracks. Let's go to the next round, and what we'll do is we'll move the ship. So now he's at a 5. Man, and we'll draw 2 new ship cards. We really need to get some courage tokens. Okay, sentry cannons, that's not bad. And tidal conduits. Which to do? So I think what I'm going to do is I am going to put a priest here for 3, and we'll have to flood a tile. Place one of the artificers here for 2. Then we'll place one of the explorers here for 3, and he's got some ore available. And we'll place another artificer here for 2, and now an artificer will get a courage token. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's a 10. We're guaranteed to defeat the Athenians. And don't forget, our priest gets another mystic energy. First thing I think we're going to do, we're going to have the scholar go for a bunch of ore again. She's going to put 3 workers here looking for 3 ore so she can transmute it into 3 crystals with that special card she has. Both the artificer and the explorer have some ore. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a chance with the artificer going here, and the explorer can just go way up here. He just can do a 1-for-1. She's got, You know, if she's going to go there, let's have the explorer go here anyways, because, I mean, we're going to try and protect this anyways, and he can get maybe 2 more Atlantium. Here we're going to put 2 explorers here at the 5+ for a crystal, and 2 of the artificers for a 6+. Yeah. We're going to have the priest go here and start collecting some gold, and same with the scholar. And last but certainly not least, mystic energy. Look at all that. 3 priests, 1 artificer, 1 explorer, and 1 scholar. Let's draw our 4 flood cards. Now you can see how this is kind of ramping up because we now have all these workers. We can do so much stuff. Here's our first one, flood cities. Oh yeah, we're done with the cities. Let's flood it. We'll flip that right here. The cities now, we can totally flood because everyone except for the explorer has all 4 of their workers. Oh, and you guys, you know what? I totally forgot. With the priest going on the tile conduits, we should have flooded a tile, and I was going to do a city tile anyway, so we should have these 2 flooded. Next we have flood the libraries. I don't like it, but I'm going to do it. I've got too many other things I have to worry about. We can still do the draw 2 and keep 1, which is still good. Our next one, flood the mountains. Yeah, we're canceling that. So the priest is going to take care of it all by himself with his 6 mystic energy. He's going to use 3 to cancel that. And our last one, controlled flood. Oh, we can't cancel this. Flood 2 tiles in any section. Well, that's simple. We're going to do 1 in the library and 1 in the cities. So we'll flood this one and this one. Now you might ask, why don't I just flood the cities all the way and be done with it? Here's the thing. If we flood the cities all the way and we draw a cities card, we have to flood 2 other tiles. So we don't really want to do that, but right now this is kind of a safe place to let the island start flooding away. All right, let's start doing our actions. First thing, 3 for the priest and 1 for everybody else. Next, let's go to the mountains, and the scholar gets to try 3 times rolling a 3 or higher for some ore. Here's our first one, 3 or higher. Oh, it's a 2. We're definitely using mystic energy to get ourselves our first ore. Come on. Okay, our second one. Come on, 3 or higher. Oh yeah, thank you. Here's our second one. And then for our third one, oh, perfect. Perfect. And what we're going to do is we're now going to take all 3 of those that we just made, and we're going to use our alchemical formula. Transmute up to 3 resources you possess into any other resource. Yeah, getting the cheapest ones for the hardest ones to get. 3 crystals. Both the Artificer and the Explorer are going to give up 1 ore, and they each get 2 more Atlantium. Oh my goodness gracious, we're just rolling in the Atlantium. Let's do gold next. The Scholar rolling 2 times for a 5+, and the Priest 2 times for a 5+. Let's do the Scholar first. So here's her first one. 5+, 4. Yeah, not even a question. We got to spend 1, but then we get a gold. Yeah. And then her second one. Let's see. Come on. Just give me a 5+. Just give me a 5+. Okay, not even going to try. It's a 1. Total fail. All right, here's the Priest's first one. Sorry. Come on, Chip Theory. Don't let me down. Oh. Do I pay the 2? Let me think about this. You know, he doesn't have anything else, so I'm not going to pay it. I'm just going to try it one more time, looking for a 5+. Yes! That will give us 1 gold. Woohoo! We're going to roll 4 more times looking for crystals. The Explorer can roll a 4+, but the Artificer is going to have to roll a 6+. Ooh. Let's start off easy. Explorer, 4+. I'm going to take that as a 6. That would be 1 crystal. Let's see about the next one. Come on, Chip Theory. No, failed. I'm not going to pay for that one. All right, now let's go to the Artificer. Okay, she needs a 6+. This is going to be hard, you guys. And it would be helpful if I rolled it in the... Oh my gosh! There it is! Oh, yes. Okay, now we'll do the second one. Come on, 6. And let's say we could flip it over, right? Can't we do that? Oh, no, that's role player. No, we failed. So we needed to be able to beat a 10 in total. Well, we have 10 in total here. So I'm not even going to roll the die. We automatically succeed. And the Artificer gets our first courage token. Yes. We can finally build some components in the blueprint. And we're going to build 3 of them, which is awesome. So the Scholar is going to pay 2 of her crystals and then use this lost schema to pay 1 less resource to build any component to be able to build this magnetic replicator. And we'll read what these do in a second. So we're going to build this one. We also are going to have the Explorer build the control pod. Because remember, you can only build 1 each round, but it's 1 for each player. And we're going to have the Artificer, because she can pay 1 less of any resource. So she's going to pay 1 crystal and 3 Atlantium to build the light drive. Yeah, that's 3 out of the 10. Nice. For the light drive, we simply are going to be able to unflood a flooded tile, which we'll definitely do that. For the control pod, the Explorer gets his final 6th worker. Thank goodness. Now, for this magnetic replicator, copy the benefit of any component costing 3 or fewer resources, even if it's not currently in the game. Cool! What we're going to do with that is we're going to use this matter converter. It's not even in the game, but only costs 3 resources, and we're going to transmute 1 resource you possess into any other resource. You see this gold? It's going to turn to a crystal. Voila! Look at that. It's a crystal. Nice. We're going to unflood this tile right here. This will give us a 4+ that we can use for gold, which is nice. Let's start that next round. So, first thing is we'll discard these, and now the boat's going to be at an 8. Oh my gosh. And we'll draw. Oh, we've got the galleys. And, whoa, the crazy Mecha Kraken. Okay, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to have the Explorer go here. He's got 1 crystal. He'll try and get 1 ore. We're going to have the Priest go here and give a crystal. That's 9. 8 plus 3, 3.5 is 11. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to put a second, the Priest here. So that would be 5, 9, 10, 11. And we're going to be safe because there's no reason not to be. We can do it. We'll have the the scholar. The green person will have the scholar, and here that'll be 13. We should be good. And the priest will gain a courage token. Don't forget, the priest, who is a mystic energy horde, gains another one. We're going to place 2 explorers in the forges. He's going to only have to roll a 2 or higher to get those to get that ore. Shouldn't be a problem. We're also going to place 1 explorer and 1 artificer here so he can convert in the forges, so he can convert an ore to 2 Atlantium, both of them. We're going to have the priest essentially do a ton of mystic energy along with 2 of the artificer, because that way we can just start canceling tons of those flood misfortunes. And we're going to place 2 scholars over here to get some more cards. We would like to get the scholar to have some gold, so she's going to go here and here and here. And the reason being, she's got those 2 crystals. She's going for this temporal keyhole. Last but not least, we'll place 2 of our explorers here for in the forest, and 2 of our artificers here, also in the forest, both having to roll, well, the explorer rolls a 4, but the artificer's rolling a 5 to get some crystals. Let's snag our 4 misfortune cards. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now you guys can see here, look at the, it's starting to encroach on us, but we've actually done a really good job of keeping a lot of spaces open. So let's see what we get. The first, calm seas. Yeah. Okay, the second, flood the cities. That's not a problem. We'll flip this tile right here. We can flood the cities at least once more before I'm going to think about trying to cancel that. Next, flood the libraries. Yeah, we're still going to do it because I don't see anybody else other than the scholar going here, and I don't see her doing it more than using 3 people, 3 workers, so let's do it. And the last one, flood the forest. Yeah, we're going to cancel that one. So the priest over here, the hoarder of the mystic energy, will discard 3 of his 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to cancel that. Let's get to some production. The priest will get 4 more mystic energy, and the artificer will get 2. Let's roll for the 2 explorers, 2 explorer workers, hitting a 2+ for the ore. Here's for our first explorer, looking for a 2+. Yeah, easy. So here's 1, and let's do our second one. Come on, 2+. Oh, a 2. Well, cutting it close, but we got it. Each the explorer and the artificer will give up 2 ore, well 1 each, and then we'll get 4 Atlantium. And you know, I've got to say, I've never had this spot open this long. Being able to get a 2-for-1 conversion is amazing. Our scholar will go next, rolling 3 times, trying to hit a 5+, and she doesn't have any mystic energy. So what she gets is what she gets. Here's our first one. Come on, a 5+. It's like Arkham Horror. Yes! Oh my gosh, that is 1 gold. Okay, come on, 5+ again. If I can do this 3 times, oh my gosh, there it is again. I forgot to put the worker out, so that was the second one. All right, come on, 1 more, and we can actually build. Come on, just 1 more, 5, 6. Oh yes, oh yes, that means we can build this round. Next to the forest. So the explorer rolling a 4+, and the artificers rolling a 5+. We'll do the explorer first, because I feel like we've used up all the 5s and 6s on this die. But let's see. A 3? Yeah, we're definitely going to give up 1 of our crystals, or mystic energy, to get a crystal for the explorer, since he only needed a 4. That was his first one. Let's see. This is his second one. Come on, a 3. We'd have to give up 2. Oh no, wait a second. Yeah, because I only need a 4, a 3. Absolutely, we're gonna give up a mystic energy, and that's gonna give us another crystal. Gosh, that mystic energy, you guys. If ever you get to play this, that is one of the most important things, is to get mystic energy, because you can see it just really helps you. All right, the artificer needs a 5+. What? Did you see that die move? Okay, that's a fail. I was, 5, 4, 3. No. All right, here's the second one. Come on. 2 again. I cannot complain. Not going to say anything. That's all right. For our last actions, we'll grab our 2 scholars here, and we'll get to draw a total of 4 cards, keeping 2, but we'll have to do it in the 2 separate actions. Ooh, we've got Foresight and Ancestor's Gambit. Foresight, look at the top 5 cards of the Misfortune deck, discard any number of them, and place the rest in whatever order you want. Yeah, we're keeping this one. Reroll the attack die? Nah, not that helpful. Let's look at our next 2. Oh, are you serious? Another Ancestor's Gambit and Rune of Reprieve. Unflip 1 tile anywhere. This need not follow the normal rules of unflipping tiles. At the end of the production action phase, flip that tile back to... So you can go to like one of the edge ones and get the best benefit for 1 round. Oh my gosh, yeah. Ancestor's Gambit, no. We're keeping this Rune of Reprieve. And I think we're going to do this Foresight right now. Let's draw our top 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, here's the 5. The first 2 that we're going to discard are these controlled floods. I am so lucky that both of those showed up. And I'm going to discard 1 Flood Hills just because that way I don't have 2 that I have to deal with. These 2 I'll just place on top of the deck. First thing here, we got to make sure if we can pay the Mecha Kraken. And we can. So we've got this and this. That's 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So even if we rolled a 5, we would be safe. So we're not going to roll, and the priest gets a courage token. Because the priest is the most courageous. I like it. Our scholar is going to give up everything she's got. 2 crystals and 3 gold to get the temporal keyhole, which is awesome. And then the artificer is going to use 1 gold and 1 Atlantium. Remember, she can pay 1 less of any resource, so no crystal. And that means that now she can build the Astral Watchtower. So the temporal keyhole lets us draw misfortune cards equal to the number of players, look at them, and replace them in the same order. So our first one will be flooding the hills. Our second one will be flooding the libraries. We should know those. Then we have earthquake. All target numbers in the mountains, hills, and forests are increased by 1, and flood the mountains. Okay, that's not terrible. The earthquake's going to make it harder to get resources, but that's okay. And then the Astral Watchtower, place an landing on this card, and we'll place a gray one on here. And then at the start of the next productive action phase, you may place this Atlantean on any tile. And that benefit goes to the Artificer. Here we go for our next round. The Athenians go to 12. Okay, they went from an 8 to a 12, and they'll stay at the 12 for the rest of the game. Let's see what our 2 new ships are going to be. I'm having a feeling I'm going to have to reshuffle. Oh, well, we've got the galleys for 1, and then this has got to be the reshuffle card. Yep, so let me reshuffle quick. The galleys now, and... Are you serious? I've got to reshuffle. All right, take 2. The galleys and the galleys. Okay. Wow, so we're going to need to put a lot of workers on here to be able to get to at least a 15. What we're going to do is we're going to put the priest with a courage token. That'll be worth 2. We'll do the same thing with the artificer. That'll be 4. Then we'll go 5. And then 6. 7. 8. 9, 10. 11, 12. And then 13, 14. We got to put more on there. 15 and 16. Jeez. So many workers wasted, but I think we got to do it. Let's start with probably the most important thing, mystic energy. We got 2 priests, 2 priests, 2 explorers, 1 scholar, and 1 artificer. We're going to place 2 of the scholars over here. Now remember, all these numbers are going to be +1 because we know that earthquake's coming. So she'll need a 6+. Not likely, but let's still try. And we're going to do the same thing here in the gold. So we know that that's going to be a 5+, and these are going to be 6+. But I still think we can't stop getting resources. We can't waste time. We got to keep moving. Let's draw our 4 flood cards that we have no idea what they are. I don't think I've forgotten this yet, but I got really close this time. The priest should get another mystic energy at the beginning of the game, or the beginning of the round. Let's draw. Flood the hills? I had no idea. Let's cancel that. We'll use 3 mystic energy from the priest to cancel that. Then we have flood the libraries. And we're going to spend 3 more crystal energy from the priest to cancel that. And then we have the earthquake. Oh no! All target numbers in the mountains, hills, and forests are increased by 1. Yep, I already knew that. And our last one, flood the mountains. And that one, I think we're going to be okay with. We're going to flip 1 because it's only our second one in the mountains. That is so awesome. Let's get to some actions. First, let's get our mystic energy. 2 for the priest, 2 for the explorer, and then 1 for the scholar, and 1 for the artificer. Let's go for the gold first. So we're looking at 5 pluses for the explorer, which actually will stay at a 4, but then a 6 plus for the artificer. Let's do the explorer first. So we're looking for a 4 plus. That's a 6. So that's 1 gold. And here's our second worker. Come on, I just need a 4 plus. We could build then this round. That's a 3. Oh, not even a question. Mystic energy, and we have another gold. We'll be able to build another one this round. Next, let's go and pull out. We've got 3 of our artificers, but looking at a 6 or higher. Well, just a 6. And that's definitely a 2, so that's a fail. You know, I'd say our artificer isn't the best at rolling. Come on, shake, 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 shake. Let's roll it. Ooh, a 5? Yeah, I want to use one of these, and that will get her 1 gold. Nice. Here's our third one. Come on, baby needs lucky shoes. Failed. All right, cool. Last, let's do that scholar at 2 6 pluses. Here's the first one. Come on, a 6. Oh my gosh! She is the best roller in town. That's 1 crystal. Okay, here's our second one. If we get a 6 here, I might just fall over. Oh, did you see that 6 almost was there and then it was a 1. All right, still, I'll take the 1 crystal. This time we have to roll the fight die. We're just looking not for a 5. Oh, yes, 3. That puts a 3 plus 12 is 15. So we've got 2 because this priest has courage. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 because of courage. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. He was at a 15. The Athenians, we are safe. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay. And the priest will just get this courage token back. And you guys, I totally keep forgetting. I have not moved that first player token in a long time. So if ever we have a tie, I'll just maybe roll a die to see who should get the courage token. Sorry about that. It's just hard to remember when it doesn't really matter who the first player is. You remember that a lot more when you're playing cooperatively versus solo, just so you know. Our explorer is going to build the power core. We're going to use 2 crystals, 2 Atlantium, and 2 gold. And that's going to gain him 3 mystic energy, which is awesome because that's just going to make him easier to collect other goods. Yeah, we're sitting really pretty right now. I'm feeling really good. We got 4 components left. Let's do it.